Hello, this is Curlian, and welcome to episode 12 of my Let's Play Total War Attila as the Sclavenians. This is episode 12, I believe. We are playing a legendary difficulty, and it has become quite difficult as we're fighting all the major powers, apparently. I don't think Western Rome is still a power. Uh, this may finally be the fall of Olbia, as we have held against many battles in. They actually outnumber us here by a large margin. So even with our, unfortunately, it's a lot of skirmishers. So even with our defensive advantages in this city, I just don't know if we have enough to deal with what they brought. They just have so many skirmishers. The hell of arrows is mighty. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. You're probably going to be the front line, and when you die, I will be mildly sad. I may have the garrison be the front line and have you run up when we actually get into melee. There are just so many of these horse archers and stuff, I don't know. Anyways, we're going to pause. No, we don't have to pause. We're ready to go. So, they're coming in from there again, not a shocker. Okay, so I think our problem in the last one was we were actually... I think that we just were too... I think I need to be further up. I believe that's going to make a big difference because the archers can stay too far down and shoot up at us at too easy an angle. So...
Spearmen ready for battle! Put up the shield wall!
Yeah, you can be there. Pikes, you be back. You be back. You are gonna go to flaming arrows. Or, yeah, whatever. Flaming works. I don't care about a bear. Oh, I saw people out here. I should grab all my dudes. But I had grabbed you. You need to be amongst the arrows. And then I have someone else. No, those are my ships. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring them in to do anything of value. Well, whatever. We'll do that just for fun. I need you to not fire at will. And we'll speed this show up.
Enemy reinforcements approaching!
That was a ton of ammo spent on that.
Nothing but ash now!
Okay, so they are charging forward with their infantry. That is,
We must defend the barricade!
on the whole, what we want. No, we don't have to defend the barricades. Try shooting them. We all know the end goal is to just fire right here when they come close. Yes, poison them all. You should in fact be using that.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
You get in here.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Okay, you.
Our settlement is burning.
Stop. Well, we managed to deal with that. You. Fire right into here. Kill some calf.
The enemy general is dead!
You. Get in here.
Enemy units have been rallied!
Yeah, I just don't think we're gonna have enough. The pessimism is strong in this one.
Our general is being attacked! Keep him alive! The enemy has obliterated an entire unit!
It doesn't matter, we're not gonna... We can't survive this much range.
The men are broken and are fleeing!
We'll send you back to try to suck up the arrow shots.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
Yeah, I just cannot take this many arrows. I just don't have the shield defenses to stop that.
The men are broken and are fleeing!
Another unit or two and I would have survived, maybe.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives! We are losing ground!
We are. It is very true. Soon it's going to be my general versus a bazillion ranged units.
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit! A barricade has been destroyed! Fall back!
Kill these crossbows. We may hold the city another turn, which would be astounding. It's just as... No, we're not going to.
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display!
Kill the crossbows. They're by far worse. Break them. Okay, they're the only ones with ammo left. Kill these onagers.
The men are broken and are fleeing! dark day. Our general has died.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fall. Kill these dudes.
We've revealed their deception. Hidden troops. The men are losing. The men are broken and running for their lives.
Seriously, they broke? Kill them, they're mounted bowmen, you can do it. Nope, we're down to 2 guys. We just needed another unit or 2. So close. These stuff-mounted bow archers just won't break.
The men are wavering.
I believe with that we're dead.
The whole unit has been destroyed.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pause and we'll see if they come finish off my onager. One moment. So, we actually are killing a bunch of them with our archer ship. We took out the last cavalry unit. Oh, we're fighting up here. So they did come after my onager. No, they didn't. They did not come after my onager. They're staring at my onager, who is confident. We're like, we can take you. We got this. Okay, well, for a moment there it looked like some stuff was happening. We did get rid of 1 or 2 more units.
Ammunition stocks.
But I think I'll pause again. I'm not... If I can hold the city, just to delay them, it's worth doing it. So, if it starts to time down for we're being overwhelmed, I'll bring it back and we'll try our attack. I'm going to be bringing my ship. I'm going to be bringing my ship over here. I can't tell if these guys have any ammo left. They probably do. We'll just bring my ship here. That way if it has to get off and go do something, it might be able to go support him. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so obviously we lost. I think my units broke. There was no countdown, it just suddenly I lost with like 8 minutes left. We knew this was a distinct possibility. We killed a ton of them. I just don't think it's enough. Ah, the pikes killed 100. That's almost as much as they cost to buy. So, you know, way better than the swordsman did. There were just too many archers. I couldn't do anything against that many skirmishers, and I had no cavalry. No cavalry at this. Like, all these should be dead. 1 or 2 cav units per battle, and I would have, and it would so turn the tide of this war. But instead, we have badly crippled 2 more of these armies, and it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're gonna pause. We'll be right back. Okay, so we have been crushed at Olbia. We took out a bunch of their units, including a bunch of the horse archers, which is good. But it doesn't matter. Olbia's gone. Did not want to fight the Huns. So usually I do like a test thing to see how different things would go, and I play effectively what amounts to 10 episodes to test see what's going to happen, see how it's going. Effectively, that's the length of time. And because I was suddenly having to redo all of my orders, I did not do that this time, and I totally missed that what would happen with the Huns. And this would not have happened if I had done slightly different tactics. But I wiped out 3 Horde Huns, and they're back. If I can't get peace with the Huns, this game is going to be a very brief series. And no matter how much damage I do to them, they just don't care because they get more Hunt stacks back. As you can tell from the 3 that have just reappeared. I believe those were the 3 I had killed. Okay. On the plus side, I have a ton of money. Because, you know, that's good.
For the tribe!
Okay.
Ready for orders!
See, fighting this in the field is a waste of my time. We probably lose an auto-resolve. They just have too many skirmishers and my guys suck at blocking arrows. I may just auto-resolve that. Because they're not attacking me. They're like, we'll lose badly if we attack you, so let's just starve you out. But if I let them starve me out, we're doomed. Okay. You can come back. I need to start
Death in battle. There is no finer
building you up as fast as I can. As we are really in some bad straits at this point. Down here. We're going to abandon all this in the hopes that abandoning it gives us room to breathe. Probably won't, but it would be really good if it did.
thirsty for battle.
You need to start recruiting your forces as well.
Good fighters.
Get a couple skirmishers. Grand walls, that can be very useful. And we're going to build one more army here. And we'll grab you.
For the tribe! Fight with us! It's a good life!
Okay. And I have a little bit of money. See if I can do anything that will make money. That could be important for holding back those dudes.
For the tribe! Warriors all!
Well,
Ready for orders!
There we go. Fighting this in the field would have just been ridiculous, so we'll just do that.
Ready for battle!
And hope I can get a moment to rebuild some units before these two come. Yeah, wow.
Warriors all!
Full stacks.
Thirsty for battle!
Can I get peace with you? There's literally, I will go to war with everyone that you're at war with.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
I'll join the war against
Flatter and
Illyria, Africa, the Rugians, Markomans, not the Grithugians or the Gepids. Thuringians, Burgundians, Alamans, Swabians, Langobards. Like, I can deal with, like, everyone else. The Huns just can't be dealt with. They cannot be dealt with. I've killed army after army and they just don't care.
For the tribe! Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
There's a slight chance that they don't make it to us in time. I have to hope that that's what happens. And I'm getting no recovery because they're in the region. Gagzooks. That's all I can say is Gagzooks. Darko. You're a general. I don't know. I don't know if there's much more I can do against the Huns. They just keep sending endless stacks at me. I cannot hold them at bay forever, which means that in the long run, bad things will happen. Now, what I could do is build an army or two and just run it far away. We'll become a horde. But conceding, or just abandon everything and become a horde. Yep, they're not gonna fight them, they're gonna come fight this city.
Roll!
I really do just want to take the auto-resolve. If we can win... What the heck is this? Oh, we're not in the city.
Yeah!
Oh, I'm not fighting them in the field. We just have to keep damaging their stacks forever. And then hope they die. Or leave us alone. Just leave us alone. We'll join the war with everyone else. I don't care. I just can't beat the Huns because they come back. We wiped out several armies and they're back. 3 new stacks. I can't possibly produce armies fast enough. They left that area. Oh, would you believe someone is less than loyal?
We cannot do that. We can't do that.
Why not?
Kill!
Okay, same thing. We have to hope that they attack the city. So the only chance we really have against the Huns is that they attack the frickin' city. And
Ready for battle!
that is semi-unlikely. My civil war went down there.
Leave none alive!
If I had more skirmishers in that city, I could consider fighting that battle
On the move, lads!
in the attempts of doing something about it.
For the tribe!
How far can you get?
Ready for battle!
You get recovery because we're in our own area.
Is that all?
That and that. I just have to build up armies. Attempts to take all this stuff down.
Ready for battle.
Pick up a couple javelins and more spear.
Thirsty for battle!
You.
Are you ready?
Pick up some spears. What does the garrison at Cath look like? Pathetic. Cath has to be bigger. Nearly 500 more gold. I need more gold. Rather desperately. Just wow. It's about all I can say about this campaign at this point is just wow. We are grinding as hard as we can, but our armies just are not as good. You two might as well become upgraded. Have a slight chance of holding a little bit better. Oh, I lost my governor. Might as well put you here. Vladislav, you can be there. You're another garrison to hold back the horrors of the Carthaginian, or the, not Carthaginians, them there dudes, anyway that, because frankly, whatever punishment we get is going to be important, and nothing else really matters. Just grinding until we can get them to back off, and really it's the Huns. I can deal with the Sassanids. But I can't deal with, I mean, seriously, I've wiped out more Hun stacks than I've seen from the Sassanids and their allies. If we were not fighting in the Sassanid, our Huns, Sassanids and their allies could be dealt with. Which is actually the problem. So I figured I could deal with the Sassanids and their allies, and so I moved south and got into the war with them. The problem is the Huns declared war on me immediately after because I looked weak because I was fighting a giant army. Oh, you're joking. They got another stack. Okay. So I think I have to fight this manually. And I actually think we have a decent chance at winning. We have a lot of cavalry. We have cavalry superiority. We can waste their shots without too much trouble, and then we can work to pick them apart with our cavalry. We need to have as much possible left over to go and relieve the siege of the city. And that, yeah, that's what the one issue. These may be cav. If not, though, they really don't have much of a threat. These are way better than everything we have. They have like tier 3 units in that one. Okay, but unfortunately we're at 31 minutes and I just don't have time at the moment to do a full-on battle that I'm going to have to take my time on. So we're going to end the episode here. It's a little bit shorter than I like. Again, I aim for about 35 minutes and probably go up to 40, 45. But we just have to take things very slowly at the moment in the hopes that we can win the campaign. So like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave below. If you have any idea of how to stop the Huns from being incredibly upset at us, maybe I should throw gifts at them? I don't know. I mean, I've thrown all the money I had at them after wiping out armies, and they're just not interested because it doesn't matter to them. Armies don't matter to the Huns. They have no cities, so I can't burn their cities down. They have nothing they care about. Unless I can wipe out, like, all their stacks in one turn, it just doesn't matter. Anyways, adios.